It is February 2nd today, and I did not bring the camera out here with me and do any recording when I was out here the other day. Andy made a cabinet for the first bay for the litter box to go inside of to kind of contain all of the litter mess that is always, because these two boys like to make more of a mess with their cat litter than I've seen. They're very wild with it, so we want to keep it all contained. So Andy made a cabinet, and I'm just painting it so that we can get it installed and get that all contained.
Is that pink stuff? That's pink stuff. No, that's pink stuff. Oh, that's not pink stuff.
Nice. Getting back into doing things for the bus and not just for work feels nice. And laying on the ground in a shipping container in February, like the 2nd of February, and having it be sunny and 60 something outside is wonderful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Despite how close we are to the train, when it goes by, it never seems like it's too loud for me. I grew up about a mile away from the train, almost exactly 1 mile from the train tracks. And they don't bother me. The noise doesn't bother me. I've always been able to hear it. I always slept with my window open. Even in the winter, sometimes I slept with my window open. Which probably should never have complained when Allison used to do it. There's something about train tracks that is just very soothing, comforting. I don't know, because I've heard them everywhere. I mean, we heard them in Elk River at our house, and we were a good 3 or 4 miles away. But I'm kind of excited for the end of March, beginning of April, when the dirt track that's like 1.5 miles to our that way opens up. That's very cool, because again, when we were in Minnesota, we were just like a mile, oh my god, a mile south of ERX in Elk River, and that was super loud.
Okay. So I just looked down and saw this laying on the ground. And I flipped it over. And I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if it'll focus. That's my birth year.
So everything has gotten one coat except for the underside of that top shelf. I have not done that because I think it'll be easier to do. After this all dries, I have to flip it all over anyways so I can paint around the bottom because I want the bottom to be completely sealed as well. So I'm just gonna paint that rather than trying to lay on my back and paint upside down and have it all drip on my face. I'm just gonna wait until it all dries and I'll flip it over and paint the inside of that and then the bottom around. And then I think I'll grab at the same time, I'll probably do some sandpaper around the hole because I forgot to sand that. And then I'll just have to do another paint around that. It's warm out here. I think I'm gonna have to grab one of the thermometer sensor things from one of the bays down there and bring it out here so that I can know what it is out here. Hey, Cameron. I think I'm gonna do that right now.
You like it when I wear my hair down, but I say that way it just gets in my eyes. You say that's exactly what you like so much. I think that sums us up sometimes. I'll be your favorite me, mostly carefree, laughs easily, but what you can't see in my routine is how hard it gets to keep the heartbeat clean. I can see the problem clearly. I can see the simple fact is that you like me in theory, and I like you back in practice. I'm a moon for you, give you just the good side, save you all the best lines. Sometimes I wish that I was immune to you. Could see
The sky is beautiful this morning. I was not paying attention at all, or I would have had the camera out on the roof for a time lapse. As it is, I got it out there for, I think I have 3 minutes worth of space left on the card. I forgot to take care of that the other day. Oh, it's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Can't see the kitties. It's too dark up here, but the kitties have been alert all morning because there was a cat outside. And there were deer out here. Yeah.
I'll be fine again by morning light. I set a timer to remind myself. Nights are just sentimental for me. Why? Of all of the people on the planet, can't think of anybody else.
I'm currently at Walmart and I had forgotten that they did the whole sensory thing. It is so quiet here and peaceful. It's lovely. This is amazing. I need to do this every day.
I know we're supposed to keep it light, but no one can pick their appetite. So I think I'm done up on the tightrope. I wanna love, it feels like more than just survival. My beauty, my anger, my sadness, all anchored, they're fused to the bone. You can't take some and leave some. I'm this way for a reason. You gotta love it all whole or let it all go. But there's room for two. We could share a flashlight, you and me by a landslide every time. But if it's true that you don't feel so satisfied by it, I won't wait around and wonder why. I'm a moon for you, give you just the good side, save you all the best lines. Sometimes I wish that I was immune to
We have some nippers. Somebody got that square catnip pouch all the way torn open, and the catnip is all over the floor.
$20 an hour right now.
You're really a wet fucking blanket, Eeyore.
Empty, is it?
I think you're gonna want to pull forward.
Okay.
You know full well, if this world was run by women and not men, everything would be a little fucking more efficient and smoother. A little bit less violent and aggressive.
Not unsticking it at all up there?
A little. You're done. You're good.
Oh shit, it's not empty.
No, you're gonna have to get a rake or a shovel. Yeah, I know, that was the wet clump.
Went all the way down if I do that.
But just get a shovel or a push broom and push it off the back. Well, you have all that stuff. You want me to climb in? Here. Oh my god.
What?
Where's the push broom?
Probably in a container.
Oh, it's closed and locked.
I can see a sea of alpine green, something that will stay with me. Sky is wrapped in blue, wish that I could share with you.
I feel like finding me out the roof hatch during a lightning storm is a common occurrence. I hear you, Silver. Where are you? I don't see you. Oh, there you are. Hi. Hi. How are you? Storm is coming from that way. For the most part, I think according to the radar map, it has just stayed to the north of us. Just skimming across that way, but there's a bit down coming from Memphis that is going to hit us pretty hard and pretty red for a good hour, I think. You don't like the storms, do you? You just want to go outside. You want to go outside and sit under the bus and wait. Oh, here comes the rain. Andy tries to get the
I need
lawn.
your help.
Oh, maybe I won't. Okay.
Do it again. Do it again. It's got to have just a plugged little air breather inside of the carburetor. I'll keep the carburetor clean. I'm more worried about the van right now. I just wondered if I could get it going, I'd get it going.
So one of the things that we're doing while we're here in Tennessee is setting up a garden, because it's something that I have really missed while we've been on the bus. If you've seen my houseplants on the bus, you probably understand exactly how I feel about plants. But we have this whole area over here. It needs a little bit of work. Got some trees that we cleared out from stuff last year that need to be burned, which is probably going to be like tomorrow or something. It's Valentine's Day. We're not going to do it today. That's not what I want to do tonight. But then we found some barrels with some fairly safe stuff in them to be easily cleaned out, that Andy cut for me, that I will be filling with my own mix of soil and manure and compost. And I don't know if I'm going to do any soil testing or anything this year for what I have, or if I'm just going to get stuff in the ground and just deal with it as I go. I'm not sure if we're going to be here like for the entire growing season. I'm not sure if we're going to be leaving in like May and then coming back for the hot summer and then leaving again in like... So what was I saying? The camera battery died. I was out in the garden showing you the barrels that Andy, they were $15 a piece. And when you're looking at the cost of materials for making raised beds, yeah, I can deal with it. I can clean them out, easily cleanable, steel barrels, I'll take it. They have plastic barrels that were also $15, but I'd rather do steel. They also have IBC totes that are $40 a piece that I think we're gonna get for compost bins. We're gonna take the plastic out of the metal cage and use the metal cage for a compost bin. The neighbor next door has got a bunch of pallets. He said we could take, he said he's got nicer ones too if we wanted, but we just wanna kinda line the outside of the cage with pallet boards so that it looks like it's made out of wood instead of metal, and to keep all the stuff in. And then I want to use the... Oh, hi! How are you? Oh, how are you? Ooh, you got all kinds of seeds in your hair. All kinds of seeds in your hair. Oh my goodness. That's Silver, by the way. I don't know if I think you've met Silver in a video. Even if you made it to the end of the video, you probably met Silver, one of these last videos that I made. We got a pair of brothers from a rescue here in Tennessee, and I love them very, very much. Instantly, immediately. As soon as I met them on Christmas Day, they told me that they were coming home with me, and I said, okay. Silver has kind of claimed Andy, and Cameron, the other one, has kind of claimed me, which I love because he's such a sweetie. Hi, Cameron. Hi, buddy. How are you? Did you hear me talking about you? Oh, you just gotta check it out, huh? Anyways, I'm excited to get a garden going. I've got a few seeds on order. I've got some catnip going because the cats love catnip, and it grows so nice and fast. What else did I start inside? I've got dirt and manure and some compost to add to kind of give it a better mix to put in the barrels. Andy's got to drill holes in the bottom of them first. And then I think I'm ready to go. I think I'm done after that. I think I'm ready to put stuff in the ground. Oh, did I say? The plastic totes from the IBC totes. I think maybe the music is distracting me. I pulled an Andy and left the music on while I was recording. The IBC totes, the plastic that's inside of them, we're gonna pull those out and cut them in half and use those as like cold frames. Eventually I would like to actually build some kind of raised bed that perfectly fits them and have them just fit perfectly. I think I just said perfectly fits them, so I'm being a little redundant. I also forgot to paint this lovely board here that is the front panel for down below to keep the kitties inside. I completely forgot about it when I was out here the other day doing this, so I had to come back out here and do it again today. And then I'm gonna put the cabinet, not the door's gotta wait for a couple pieces, but I'm gonna put the cabinet in the bus because I would really like to kind of contain that whole space. So I'm gonna get that in there. Today is the plan.
You're good for nothing. You said it once to me before. Found someone wiser, better, but that was just in my thoughts. Intrusive thoughts have gotten worse, so I should drink some water. Confuse myself as another. I've been feeling smaller, smaller.
One of the things that we're gonna do, ooh, you can tell the sun's starting to go down. It's not quite as warm. One of the things that we're gonna do is this bear locker here is, this is gonna go over in the garden. It's gonna have all of my like potting soil and my extra pots and my tools and all that fun stuff in it. And we're gonna put a concrete pad down for it. Good thing I know how to do that. Yeah, I think it's gonna have a special place in the garden. Anyway, I guess I should probably get going over here because I need to go in on the driver's side in order to put the cabinet through. It's an unflattering angle. It's a bit of need of a bit of a sweep down here, I think. This needs to go to the laundromat. Probably not tomorrow morning, but oh, that's where that went. It seems like dirt and dust find their way through every tiny little hole in this bus and just are everywhere. I can sweep down here, and then tomorrow, I guarantee you, I'm gonna need to sweep down here again, even if I don't come down here. Although, to be fair, the cat's litter box is down here, and they do come in with wet and dirty feet, so...
Rain hits the window, only to see the other side is dry.
Ha! Kids in the back of trucks. That's what kids did when I was little. Don't really see that in Minnesota.
One stays in bed asleep, others counting hours. I'm getting on it. I'm getting on it. I made a promise. I'm honest. A dime a dozen. You're worth the compromises. I wanna be your right hand. Wanna be your right hand. Be your right hand.
I'm trying something new tonight. As soon as the sun goes down, I'm gonna put my plants in the second storage bay. At least some of them, instead of trying to haul them all inside and find room for them, because I did some potting today, so I have extra. Where did I put the remote for the camera, do you think? Where do you think I put it? Do you think I put it right? Oh, it's right there, isn't it? Well, that looks pretty good. I think I like that. And then that, I can, once I get all the rest of the litter that fell on the ground there cleaned off of there, that's going to be storage. I think that's going to be like where I put all of the bleach and the cleaning supplies and stuff. Ooh, gonna try it out, Cameron? Maybe we'll put a little light in there for you guys. Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. Yeah, I think I need to plant some stuff or put some kind of fence here for my visuals. So, like I said earlier, today is Valentine's Day. And Andy went and did concrete with Steve this morning. Oh, sorry Cameron, I didn't mean to get your nose. Anyways, Andy went and did concrete with Steve this morning, and we don't really do anything for Valentine's Day. We never really have. It's just a commercial holiday. This year I just kind of feel like saying Happy Palestine Day. But Andy bought me a plum tree. A plum tree! And 3 elephant ear bulbs. So I'm very excited for those. Very excited for those. Now I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put a plum tree. And I think we're gonna get a second one so that we have 2. You don't need 2. This one he got me as a self-pollinator. You don't need 2, but I think we're gonna get 2 because they usually do better when there's more than one. But I'm very excited, and I don't know where that's going to go. And because just like a block and a half away, there's one on the corner. I'm also going to get myself a magnolia tree to put in the ground here this year. I'm so excited for that. That's something I've been looking forward to. I'm gonna go inside. I'm done. I'm done for the day. I've got the board drying over there with its last coat of paint on it before I can flip it over and do the other side, which I'll probably end up doing tomorrow. The actual cabinet is installed in the first bay, and finally done with that. Well, I'm done with my part of it, and now the rest is up to Andy. So I guess we'll see when that happens. See you later.